This is Kenny D, and you're watching Wolf Freeland Follow Kid. Make sure to subscribe.
Hey guys, this is Wolf from Follow Kid, and welcome to a TV show review of one of my favorite biggest shows of my childhood that I grew up watching and loving as a kid, and really that they also had with the toys, the cards, the everything, especially with the books that they have, and that is of Bakugan Battle Brawlers. For any of you who doesn't know what Bakugan is, or what this is about, or something, I'll tell you. Now, Bakugan is about these balls that actually falls out, and they turn into some different creatures and all that, and they always have incredible powers from another world and stuff. So, and we got some random cards falling down everywhere, and it made other characters or people change their lives, and they have this battlefield. Yeah, it has this huge battlefield with these really beautiful backgrounds and everything. And like I said, we got these Bakugan transformed in these two real creatures to another, like from players or brawlers to another brawler and stuff. They only defeat different Bakugans. Bakugan Battle Brawlers and other 3 seasons is also an anime TV show, which not only it was released in Japan, also in the US and Canada, but unfortunately it didn't do well in Japan. But luckily it actually went well in the US and Canada. The show also has the toys, the cards, the game cards, or ability cards, and even the video games that I also grew up playing as well. And speaking of the toys, I remember playing it like it was yesterday. I love the toys. I still have the toys though. I still have the cards and everything, even the ability cards. Now the game cards, it's actually full of made of magnetic. Like you put the ball, like the actual Bakugan, and it'll like transform, like their heads and their arms stick out and stuff. But except for the legs though, the legs doesn't go out automatically though. You just have to fold them out. Yeah, it's got the magnetic on the bottom, like I said before. You just like I said, you put it on the game card, and just their heads, arms pops out and stuff. So, and the ability cards, well, it does nothing except it shows you this full power ability, like what your Bakugan has, which is really, really cool. And we got the characters. Dan Kuso, the main character of the Battle Brawler series, including all the rest of the 3 seasons. We got Runo, Marucho, Julie, Shun, and Alice. No, and we also got Masquerade as well, and the other characters though, which I'm not going to talk too much detail about it though. But now we got Dan, who's part of the Pyrus Brawler. You know what I'm talking about. Like the backgrounds are different colors, but they all have the different names. Yeah. Like I said, Dan, who's part of the Pyrus. Marucho, who's part of the Aquas. Runo, who's part of the Chaos. Julie, who's part of the Subterra, excuse me, I just didn't know if I said it wrong. Shun, who's part of the Vantis. Now later on from the first season, towards the end, or not towards the end, like half of the one season, like Alice, who's part of the Darkest. Now Masquerade is also the Darkest though, honestly, but now Masquerade was Alice, so Alice pretend he's Masquerade, like how he take the mask off, and that's actually Alice though, to make it look like a different person. So speaking of Masquerade, he used to be the villain in the season though, but later on towards the end of the season 1, he teamed up with Dan and defeat the other Bakugans. Plus, he only appeared in this season, but in season 2 a little bit, it actually shows him without, just thinking about him, without, and it has Alice thinking about Masquerade though, and tell him about battling and stuff. So it only showed about a little bit in New Vestroia though, but like I said, he only appeared in season 1, so we thought that Masquerade was a villain a pretty bad guy at first, but like I said, towards the end of the season, I mean, he went against the other Bakuguns with Dan to help Dan stop them after him and Dan were battling against each other, Drago and Hydronoid. And after Dan won, and then once Dan was Masquerade to join Dan to defeat Naga, Masquerade revealed his mask, and guess what? It was Alice the whole time. When I first saw that, I was literally in shock when I first saw that, and I never knew that was Alice the whole time though. Back when I first watched that show, and it was kind of shocking. After Dan and Masquerade defeat all the Bakuguns, right after Alice put her mask back on as Masquerade, kind of faded out right after he told Alice to say goodbye, and then now he's gone. So now Alice had his mask backed off, and it disappeared out of Alice's hands. So I guess Masquerade is pretty much almost a forgotten character, even though he's only appeared in season 1. For what I found out, Masquerade actually gave Alice his Bakugan in the begin with. So I'm not sure how. He's either dead or alive. He could be a non-existent character. Who knows? It's just hard to know what he is or not. So after Masquerade was being faded, and right after he helped join together with Dan, my heart's kind of bleeds for him. And so Masquerade will always be one of the greatest characters in the show, and I'll never forget about him. Now, not only Masquerade, there's the main major villain called Hall G. Even the main villain of the Bakugan, the villain of the Bakugan named Naga, of course. Yeah. So Naga's the main villain of the Bakugan. All the other ones. And speaking of all the Bakugans, yeah, there's all kinds of Bakugans that I know, and that is of like we got all the Bakugans like Drago, Skyrus, Preyas, Tigrera, Gorum, Hydronoid, even Wyvern as well, Apollonier, even Harpy, which I remember her. Oh, we got Angelo and Diablo with Preyas, Reaper, Clay, Titaclear. What was the other ones? I forgot what's the other Bakugans. Those, though it's just been a very long time since I watched the show. But I do almost remember all the random ones. Like, and we got the other ones like Fear Reaper, Juggernoid, Stinglash, Siege, Saurus, Vantis, Centipoi, Cascor. What was the other ones? Warriors, Laserman, Terraclaw, Robotalion. What was it? Griffin. What was the other ones? Oh, Centipoi, Cycloid, Minion, Garganoid. Forgot what the other ones are. Like I said before, it's been a very long time though. Since I played the Bakugans and watched the TV show, so I think that's it for now though. So, and anyway, and before I explain everything about the show right now, I want to tell you who's my favorite character in the show. I got 3 favorite characters in my opinion, actually. Ultimately, I got 3 favorite characters from that show. So let's start with my number 3 through number 1. All right, number 3, Shun. Like I mentioned before, he's part of the Vantis. The Vantis Bakugan. Yeah. Anyway, now I thought Shun's a really really cool character in my opinion. I thought. No, he was going to get Dan at first, but luckily he joined with Dan because him and Dan are best friends. Though something emotional about him that his mother passes away after Well, it didn't show his mother being passed away. Like it just showing her falling asleep in the U.S. version, but in the Japanese version, she actually died, and then Shun just straight up super upset. I don't want to go so much about it, but now in the U.S. version, it just showed his tears going down. I mean, that Japanese version, it never showed that in the U.S. I'm not sure why though, but I don't know, it's probably too dark, I guess, but whatever though. But anyway, if you didn't know this though, you should check that out though, see what it is. But that is pretty much all I'd say about Shun though. I really feel sorry for him though after losing his mother, but at least he's part with Dan and defeat. Right before Masquerade, yeah, they were going against Masquerade and stuff, and yeah, so that's that. And number 2, Alice. Yeah, she's part Darkest though, the Bakugan Darkest, and she was part Masquerade. Well, not part Masquerade. I meant to say she was. I mean, she used to be Masquerade though. After she already been found out by Dan, after Masquerade had to take the mask off and realized that was Alice the whole time it was Masquerade, but she's a really beautiful character though. But why I like this character though, well, just to be honest, I like everything about Alice. Sweet, cute, gorgeous, beautiful. She has a wonderful and great personality too, as well. Plus, she was voiced by Emily Claire Barlow, and I thought she did a really perfect job as Alice. Just to know. And now I forgot to mention, Shun played by Zachary Bennett. I thought he did a really awesome job as Shun as well. So yeah, that's that. So that's Alice, my second favorite character. And let's get to my number 1 favorite character of the show. Alright, my number 1 favorite character of the series, that is of course, and that is of Dan Kuso. Yeah, Dan Kuso has to be probably my ultimate favorite character in this show though. I thought he was a really cool and awesome character though. Yeah, even though Drago is his main Bakugan. Plus, and by the way, he's part pirate. He's actually the Pyrus as well though. And that's the main thing about him. I thought his voice matched really well though. He was voiced by Scott McCorn, which I thought he did really excellent as Dan Kuso in the show. So that's all I have to say about Dan though. I'm not going to explain too much details, so... But yeah, that's Dan. That's all my 3 favorite characters in the series. I also forgot to mention about the shows that it was actually it was licensed by Warner Brothers, which is really cool though. It's also from TMS Entertainment, Nelvana Animation, and it was released in Network Teen in the from another country, and now it was released in the U.S. on Cartoon Network. Yeah, in the U.S. So I remember watching that show on Cartoon Network, and I actually loved it. So the show was ran from 2000. The show was started from 2007 and ended in 2012. So this show lasted 4 seasons. We got Battle Brawlers, and then the second season we got New Vestroia. First season is called Gundalian Invaders, and the 4th season is called Mechtanium Surge, which I think that's how you pronounce it. I remember watching the first 2 seasons. I loved the first 2 seasons a lot though. Well, maybe people may not like the second season, but I enjoyed the second season besides the first one. So I watched the 3rd and the 4th seasons a little bit though, like bits and pieces of it, but I never mind the 3rd and 4th seasons. There wasn't great, but heck, they are way better than this awful reboot that was on. I don't know if it was going or not, but if you know what the reboot is, it's called Bakugan Battle Planet instead of just calling Bakugan Battle Brawlers. Yeah, it's called Bakugan Battle Planet, which is this show right here. Yeah, I'm glad I never bothered with the reboot, the new show, the Bakugan, the reboot, which was called Battle Planet. I'm glad I never bothered this show at all though, but yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that though. But yeah, I really hated this reboot, but I heard of it though, but I thought it looked dumb. But nowadays, I knew it looks pretty bad. I hated the reboot, so I never watched the reboot though, but it looks pretty bad. So nope, never bothered checking it out. Yep, I'll definitely go with the original show, which was the anime version. Yeah, the first 2 seasons. The 3rd, 4th, I don't mind. But yeah, I never care about the newer show, the Battle Planet. I was so surprised and upset that nobody talks about the show anymore, which was back on Brawlers. I was really surprised that nobody talks about the show anymore. I mean, for whoever grew up and not talk about the show and don't watch it no more, ever watched the reboot? If not, I don't care. I never care about the reboot. I never care about the newer reboot, the new show at all. Yeah, I don't care about the new. I don't care about the new show. But like I said before, I always go with the. I always loved the original series a lot to death though, because that's one of my biggest childhood shows I grew up watching, especially with the toys, the books that it shows all the kind of the Bakugans are. Especially with the toys, I still have the toys. The original Bakugan toys. With the faces, the heads, the arms, the original designs of them. Yeah, I also got most of the new Vestroia as well ones. Yeah, especially with the especially with the other Bakugans from the third and fourth seasons. So just a little bit from that though. But as for the newer Bakugan nowadays, I don't even like those. No, I don't like those at all. I'm really glad I got the original Bakugans with the the original designs of it, especially with the game cards, the ability cards, and stuff. So, heck, I mean, I used to play that a whole lot when I was a kid. Back in the day, I used to play a lot when I was a kid. I played a lot. I used to play with the Bakugans a lot though. I remember watching the TV show a lot though. Like on Cartoon Network, on DVD. Man, it was awesome as a kid. So this show came out in 2007, which, yeah, I was about like 7 or 8 when the show came out, to be honest. So I haven't got to watch it though, and the first time though, but when it first came out. But I did first watch the show and play with the toys when I was 9, right before my 10th birthday, and I started watching the show a lot when I was 10 years old, and I always enjoyed the show especially from this day. Yeah, but like I said before, I love playing with the toys and everything. So, yeah. Along with Ben 10, I used to watch Ben 10 growing up. I mean, I don't remember how long it was. I think it was like how many years? 12, I think it was. Heck, it's been very long time since I first watched these two shows. Yeah, I think it was that. Yeah, I can't believe it's been that long ago. Sheesh. From the same time, I remember I had a friend back then that I just probably don't remember that we used to play with the Bakugans when we were kids though, and and it was really fun though. Just like I keep saying it several numbers of times. So yeah. Yeah, I remember back in the day that it became popular a lot though, especially with the TV show. Like it has like the main characters icon on all the stuff on the Bakugans, which was really cool. But when I talk about the packaging and stuff, so yeah. And yeah, that's all I have to say about the show though. I decided to review it because I really loved Bakugan growing up though. I really love Bakugan, Battle Brawlers, some other seasons. I'll never hate the show ever. I'll never forget it. So it would be nice if they could just re-release the original Bakugans from the first season, but if that won't happen, then that's perfectly fine because the original Bakugans were still the best ones. And now for the TV show, I really, 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 really wish this show would get a complete series box set on DVD and Blu-ray. This is so much better than just having random DVDs for different volumes, separate volumes, for one season. I mean, yeah, I still wish that one day the show would just get a complete series or each season's on DVD and Blu-ray collection edition. I mean, I remember back then it was a popular TV show, and I always still enjoyed this anime show. Or it doesn't matter which kind of animated show it is. I always loved it though. I mean, I would love the show would get a complete series on DVD and Blu-ray, but as for the reboot, no. Heck no. I forgot whoever owns the company, a Bakugan TV show, the original series. I don't know. Please release a complete series. I mean, seriously though, can you whoever owns the company of Bakugan, Brawlers, New Vestroia, and the other 3 or 4 seasons, can you please release a complete series on DVD and Blu-ray? You know, like a whatever how many like a 4 seasons box set for the show, or just release each season on DVD and Blu-ray of Bakugan for of the Bakugan, the original Bakugan series. We people like us would definitely buy it. Seriously though, I mean, why not just release the whole complete series of the show on DVD and Blu-ray, or each season of it? I mean, seriously though, it would be on like a Blu-ray TV or something with good quality, or even on a 4K TV quality, with the DVD and the Blu-ray disc. I mean, seriously though, just listen to me, or listen to us. We literally need a complete series on DVD or Blu-ray box set with all 4 seasons. Why not release all 4 seasons on DVD and Blu-ray? Like I mentioned before, it's just so much better than just buying random volumes in one season. I mean, come on. It's not even that hard to do. I mean, if you make a complete series or each season on DVD, I mean, I would love to have this on my collection though. I don't care what would be like, either on a thick case or remember the little Bakugan holders, the ball that look exactly like the shape of Bakugan, like you stick each cards sideways and have each other Bakugans on the sides. I mean, I wonder if they should make a DVD or Blu-ray box set like that. That would be really cool though to have. I mean, that would be really cool though. Either that or some other seasons or the case are on DVD or Blu-ray. I mean, seriously, I would love to have that. I mean, I can't imagine shows from back then or nowadays, or just haven't got DVD, haven't got releases for no reason. I mean, we got other shows that I love that never got full, complete, or each season on DVD or a Blu-ray set. Seriously though, it will give me a good childhood nostalgia from back in the day, because I loved this show growing up. So please release the whole series on, all 4 seasons. Start from Brawlers, New Vestroia, Gundalian Invaders, and Mechtanium Surge, which was the last season, or final season. I'll be super glad to rewatch those. And yeah, I enjoyed the show so much growing up. Yeah, like I was 10 years old, 9 or 10 years old. I mean, so disappointed that nobody talks about the show or care about it anymore. I'm sure there's a lot of more people out there who loves the show growing up. If you guys don't like the show, then that's fine. I mean, opinion is respected. I mean, it has potential. It has the best stories follow up or something. It always had the best storylines. Well, sure, it may be. I know it's a Pokemon ripoff or something, but who cares though? I mean, it's their own thing. It's except it's different though. It's just about creatures that come back as from a ball. That's pops out their head, arms, stuff, and it comes back as a Bakugan creature. And plus you have to have cards to land on, and ability cards again, like have power stuff. So that's different than Pokemon. But sure, yeah, I love Pokemon so much as well though. I love the Pokemon anime TV show as well though, growing up a little, but I love Bakugan Brawlers and the other seasons the most, in my opinion. Yeah, we got on the other hand, like the anime show like Yu-Gi-Oh, any of those shows. Remember the Bakugan Dragonoid monster truck? I mean, it's also from the Monster Jam though, but I'm sure Candy D likes it. So I'm sure he does. I'm not really sure if he does or not, but I know he's a fan of Monster Jam, but I'm pretty sure he likes the show, but I'm not sure. I don't know. If not, then I respect his opinion if he doesn't. So I'm just not sure if he likes or haven't seen the show or not. But yeah, and the characters, I love the characters so much. So especially the Bakugan characters as well. When I'm talking about the actual Bakugans. Yeah. So yeah, love Bakugan a lot. a lot though. And nope, never hated it growing up. Always loved it. Yeah. I love the first 2 seasons. The 3rd and 4th I don't mind. Yeah, it's always bringing me back so many good memories. The show, the toys, and everything. So, even the video games as well. I love the video game. On the Wii and on the DS. So please, release the whole series or each season on DVD and Blu-ray. It's not even that hard to do. Just something that's worth it, you know? Something that's definitely worth it. And just so you know, if you don't like the show, then that's perfectly fine. It's your opinion. It's not may not be best shows of all of everybody, but it's just me, I guess. So, yeah. And that's probably it for this video, though. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.